Okay, so you see what's actually going on here. Why y'all keep sending me text messages every 15 minutes? It ain't helping.
Hear Bob in the mic. So.
But I love you. I'm glad you guys are listening, and I will be home as soon as I can.
Well, me too. And that's what I was saying. You know, because I even have to get away from this thing. You know, this one doesn't pick up as well as this one does.
I got plenty of time on it. I got like 40 hours on it.
Hey, in case I forget, somebody remind me to plug our sponsors.
No, it did.
You know, Kingdom Dreams Clothing.
This one,
Right now.
Definitely.
this one picks up 10 times better than this one does.
I just said this.
Yeah.
So Kingdom Dreams
So I have
Clothing.
to be careful.
And ALC and Metro.
When I get on a mic like that, to not be too close to the mic.
That's right. There you go. Okay, awesome. You know, we're battling. See, we're going to teach you how to freestyle, Joe. I'm serious. It's going to work out. It's going to work out.
I'm going to leave that stuff to you, man. You know?
So you just listen. Okay, Jake, give him a word. Give me a word, Jake.
Orange.
Okay. Why is it always?
Yes.
We can do orange though. We can do orange though. See, it doesn't throw me anymore. It took me a couple of years, but I can do orange. Okay. So you give me another word.
Cat.
Okay. Oh, what is it?
Cat.
What? Cat.
Cat.
Cat. Okay. Okay. So you got orange and cat. Okay. Give me a word that rhymes with cat.
Brother, they don't understand. Down south talking.
Okay. Fat. So you got fat. Cat. Then we do a sound alike for orange, warm, foreign. See there? So it's just a sound alike. Because there really is no word that rhymes with orange. You do a sound like orange, warm, fat, cat. Hold up, hit him with a baseball bat like that. I, Chris, come around the alley from the back. I attack, hold up like GoBots. Hold up, do you know that I come through real slow, professional, hit him in the abdominal. Yeah, I Christian bad to the bone, known to get it on when they microphone. Yeah, me and my man Zero, the black superhero. You better tell your people, cause Christ is coming back. How you like that? When the sky crack, everybody don't see him, but nobody can beat him, cause he is the great I am. I mean the king. Got me doing new things. No time for championship rings or popping champagne. We new to the game. Hold up, we rearrange your mainframe like my man Neo in the Matrix. No tricks, just come through pulling the rabbit out the hat. Go back to fat cats and orange worms. How you like that? See, it's just very easy.
Sounds like, okay, now you go.
Can you hear it?
Well, victory in Jesus.
In the blood, that old rugged cross.
I got 2 new text messages.
Hate the brothers, man. Gates.
Stop telling me what to do.
We sang Jesus in church.
Yeah,
What is it?
We sang Victory in Jesus
Oh, did
at church this morning.
he join the choir?
He actually sang along, and they done 2 songs
I told her
in
stop
our
sending me text
service.
messages. We'll get to it. Stop telling me what to do.
They done 2 songs in our service with Victory in Jesus and other stuff. So we had every type of genre of music.
Oh yeah,
service.
this is weird because I had.
Get out of town! Praise God!
Come on now. See why?
So you guys always wear superhero gear?
It's our motif, yeah. Because here's my Zero kind of gets it from. You know, you better explain yours.
I'm getting into the RLSH community, real life superheroes. It's more like a community activist, role model sort of program. But I'm a huge comic book fan, just like Chris.
Well, I'm a huge comic book fan from back in the day. My thing is too, being a rapper. I think that I'll tell a story. I saw a interview one time with 50 Cent and this kid was obviously a huge 50 Cent fan. He's wearing, you know, he's got the 50 Cent wristbands and all this type of stuff. And this kid really wanted to talk to 50 Cent. You can tell he wanted to talk to him, but you know, it's 50 Cent, and he's scared. And so my thing is, you know, we're rappers, but we're Christians first, and we represent the kingdom. And so I never want a kid to be afraid to come up and speak to me because I'm covered in tattoos or that I'm big, huge, scary, and black, and I look like that I'll eat you for an hors d'oeuvre. You know what I mean? So I always want kids to be able to approach me. So for me, the superhero gear just takes the edge off that. You know what I mean? And the funny socks too. I mean, all that's calculated.
And like,
all that's
I'm not
calculated
really
stuff.
from the streets or nothing like that. You know, my mom made me say words the right way. She made sure that I learned things, and I gained a lot of talents and abilities because of it. So instead of trying to pretend that I'm a criminal, I despise criminals.
So,
I'm not.
Yes,
I mean,
and
like,
me, I'm a
what you
criminal.
do,
I come from a criminal
is it
background.
kind of like a big brothers, big sisters thing? Or?
It is. If you find find them online. Some of them are literal crime fighters. I'm not that crazy because I live in a real violent town, but I go to like juvenile homes and talk to kids.
So they go
into
the boons like where I live, and they go, now, don't you steal that tractor.
Like they beat dudes up. Some of them are really
no,
violent.
yeah, some of these guys are hard. Some of them
really
are hardcore,
but
they
some of
chase
them are
drug
like
dealers and stuff like that. So basically, the
But
paradox.
I would not do that.
The paradox would be guys like Zero would be chasing guys like me out of their neighborhood. So yeah, it works.
See, I consider crime prevention.
Yeah.
Like DARE. Remember that program in school? But people don't trust cops. And I never trusted them. You know, the only thing I looked up to as a kid was a superhero. So I figured if I can be the same thing I looked up to, then that's how I choose to help.
I didn't trust cops for a while because I kept getting pulled over. And
I know how that feels.
See, I didn't trust cops because I was always trying to duck them.
And then
I know how that feels too.
and then a policeman that I went to church with, he got me out of the tickets. I was like, they're not so bad.
Yeah, cops
It's
aren't
not
bad
the cops
people,
individually, it's just the stigma that we ourselves put on cops.
But you know what though? I mean, they kind of bring that a little bit to themselves because they're trained to, if you come up and you come back to them, they are trained to take you down. I mean, and criminals don't like that. Criminals don't like somebody that they can, battle with. Like it's a legitimate fight, you know?
I've learned as a Christian it's much better to just not break the law. Amazing how you don't run into that anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, we had something like 14 break-ins, and we called the cops. And
my dad called the cops.
And yeah, my dad went after him. So over the radio, you hear, we're in pursuit of a silver BMW. And so my dad calls the cops, and say, hey, I'm the silver BMW. like go up to the car in front of me.
That's crazy.
And then remember when Jesus said something about the greatest thing you do is lay down your life for a friend?
Absolutely.
And I take that in context with a lot of other scriptures about service and self-sacrifice. And any situation that I can be of service to my brother, like Chris, I'm always here to serve him.
Amen.
It don't matter what it is.
He's a good guy.
You guys are on iTunes, is that right?
Yeah, you can find me on iTunes. And you can also find, dude, I'm going to hook you up even easier than iTunes. If you go on my site here, AOC Agents, okay? Join the iChris fan club here.
Hey, that was something glorious from Revive, and before that, Jason Gray with I Am New. Recently got a chance to see Jason Gray in concert in Proctorville, and tell you what, that guy can lead worship. Jason Gray, phenomenal. The little story about Jason Gray, I told the people at the concert this. The first time I met Jason Gray, he was touring with Sanctus Real, and stupid me, I was standing there, and he comes up and he's like, hey, you want me to do some liners for you? And I said, yeah, let's just wait for the rest of the band to come over too. And I thought he was part of Sanctus Real. And a little later, whenever he performed, I went, oh, I'm such an idiot.
We just saw Jared Anderson.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I've heard good things about Jerry.
Great guy too. Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
We're hanging out here with iChris, the legend of Zero, Tim, the cameraman, utility man.
Tim's part of iChris Ministries. We don't want to say utility. Without it's one of the most important parts. Without Timmy, there is no iChris Ministries.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Straight up.
The main man.
Oh my gosh, we got to send a shout out. Our head of ministries, Don Gilbert, is at home. Man, Matt, we love you, Donnie. We'll be home soon.
Absolutely.
Don't worry, I won't get in trouble. I got Timmy with me.
Now, we're going to hear some stuff here in a little bit, and we're going to let you get prepared for that.
Amen.
What's the first thing we're going to hear? I mean, what are you planning on doing first?
Well, I think we're going to play the new single, Rap Back.
Okay.
And Rap Back is a song we wrote basically because of the, hip hop is finally starting to make its way into the church, and what we really want people to understand about hip hop or rap music is, besides, when we're not judging secular hip hop, we're just simply saying that a lot of what is in secular hip hop is terrible. The beating the women and the selling the drugs and all of this other stuff, and But however, it is the #2 most popular form of music on the planet.
Yeah.
And so what we really want people in the church to understand is this is not about you liking Christian hip-hop or not liking Christian hip-hop.
Or even secular.
Exactly.
You know.
But the fact is, your kids are listening to hip-hop.
Yeah.
And so,
in some way or another.
What would you rather have them listen to? Would you rather have them listening to songs that are telling them to have premarital sex, to sell drugs, and to solve their problems with violence? Or would you rather have them listening to hip-hop that tells them about the goodness of Jesus Christ, that tells them to get saved, that tells them to respect women, that tells them to tithe, that tells them to respect the local church authority?
Yeah.
That's the type of music that we're making. Christian Rap Syndicate and XERO and myself, Dub over in Nashville. This is the kind of music we're making. We want to not necessarily, it's not even like we're trying to put hip-hop into the church. We're wanting to put the church into hip-hop.
Yeah.
And so your kids are going to listen to it anyway.
Yeah.
We want to give them another form of Jesus Christ, Bible-based music to listen to. And this is their music.
Yeah.
This is what your kids like.
From my standpoint, when I was growing up, it wasn't an issue of popularity. I mean, people listen to rap and they watch the MTV and the music videos and those sort of things. But for me and the kids my age, it was the rebellious stage that they got into, and they snuck away from mom and dad, and they listened to the music they weren't supposed to listen to, and they watched the movies and the TV shows that they weren't supposed to listen to. And you can shelter your kids, you can lock them up for all I care.
Oh, yeah.
But when they become an adult,
they're going to find it.
They're going to find it. And a lot of kids that I knew, they were sheltered, and they were protected from this sort of thing. They get into college.
Oh, yeah.
They get out on their own, and they do not know how to deal with it.
And the world tears them up.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we're also interjecting into our music is real life lessons. We're giving them both sides of the coin. We're telling them what the world has to offer in the demonstrative way that it can affect these kids. And we teach lessons in this music that doesn't shelter the kids. We tell them about the harsh realities of life, but we tell it to them from a Bible-based perspective and what Jesus Christ has to tell them about it and what they can learn from a life lived for Christ.
Amen. Amen. Well, the first song we're going to hear is Rap Back, and we're going to hear that right after the break.
Amen.
We'll be back here in just a little bit with that song for you. We've also got Johnny Diaz, Beauty of the Cross along the way, so stick around right here on The Turn.
I was just listening to you on the radio.
Shut up, son.
I couldn't find any of my discs. The only thing I have is In Your Soul, CRS.
Hey, are you going to do a worship song live?
I'm going to do whatever you guys tell me to do.
I think if you did
How He Loves Us
live,
oh, man.
If I play a song live, actually, I lied just a few seconds ago, I would like to do Better Off. Like
Whatever.
Original.
Yeah, whatever.
you kill How He Loves It, so
You can do whatever you want to do.
you kill that song.
That was good, man. Thank you. I couldn't have did that better. No problem. No problem.
I know, I mean, like for me, it was like The Simpsons and stuff like that, you know? I mean, that was my, because I didn't really like rap when I was growing up. I mean, I listened to country music.
Just let it roll.
It's not any
Whatever's
better,
good.
because it's still
You can just
beating your
stop it
wife
every once in a while.
and drinking and,
So I don't have like a long hour or long video. Just like stop it and then
That's the
record it.
problem.
So it breaks up into little chunks.
Let me see it, black shirt.
Our kids now have, these things are the norm now.